Hi everybody, welcome to J&S Farms. And today I thought I would kind of tell you about some of the breeds of chickens that we have here on our homestead, and then just highlight one of the breeds for you, and then later on do some more breed highlights for the different chickens that we have. But we keep three main breeds here on the homestead, and that is the Buff Orpington, the Rhode Island Red, and the Plymouth Barred Rock chickens. And then we do have a couple of different breeds like the Domineckers and the Brown Leghorns as well. But there's not very many of those, and we don't keep a rooster for those breeds either. So the three main ones are the ones that I'm going to kind of highlight for you. Now the first one that I want to highlight for you would be my all-time favorite. I grew up with this bird, and I really appreciate them, and I really enjoy having them. So, and that is the Buff Orpington. I really think these birds are just absolutely beautiful birds. They're a joy to have around, and they will forever and always have a home on my homestead. So.
Okay, so there are our Buff Orpingtons. Aren't they beautiful chickens? They are looking for bugs today.
Now, the breed was originally designed in England by a man named William Cook, and somewhere around the 1800s, 1880s, somewhere around that area. And the breed originally came in several different colors, but there's only 4 different colors that are recognized, and that is the buff, the black, the white, and the blue. And the most popular of all those is the buff color. So, the roosters, full grown, will average about 10 pounds, and the hens will average about 8. They're a very large dual purpose bird. They have a single comb, and they also have the white skin, which most people nowadays are used to the white skin breeds. So if you wanted to, say, market some of the broilers, people are going to kind of be more attracted to that white skin. So, all right, they are very friendly birds. That's one of the main reasons why I really like them, because they are so friendly, and whatnot. They're really excellent foragers. They really get in there and they can destroy what you've done in about 5 seconds. So if you're, say, mulching trees, make sure your chickens aren't in the yard. I don't know how many times I've done that, and I know better, but, you know, I'm like, oh, the chickens won't find it. Yeah, they find it. They'll spread it out for you. Okay, so talk a little bit about the roosters. They grow really fast, and they have an excellent flavor to their meat. They make some of the best broth for homemade noodles that you can have. You can really tell the difference when you make the broth for homemade noodles, and if you're just using them for table eating as well. They're really excellent bird to eat. As the roosters age, I have noticed that their temperament stays nice and level. With a lot of breeds, the roosters can become aggressive and want to flog you. I have not found this to be the case with this breed. They're very docile. The roosters are very gentle with their hens, but they are also very protective of their hens. So they strike a delicate balance where you don't have to really worry about getting flogged if you go out in the chicken pen. You don't have to worry about them, you know, getting you with their spurs. I've never had a Buff Orpington rooster become aggressive, so I'm not saying that they won't, but I have never had one, and I've been raising the Buff Orpington since I was probably 8 or 9 years old. So anyway, Now the hens, they are really good layers of large brown eggs. As the bird gets older, the larger their egg gets. And I've not really had any problems with them becoming egg bound. I'm not saying that they can't, but they generally can handle laying that larger egg for you. And the old hens do, if you do the old stewing hens, they do make excellent broth as well for making the chicken broth. So they are exceptionally good mothers as well. I had one of my Buff Orpington hens raise 10 little chicks for me last year. She was an excellent mommy, and they all survived. She didn't lose a single one. So, they do go broody really easily. So if you want a breed that's not going to be broody, it's not the breed for you. They love, love, love to go broody, and they love, love, love to raise little ones. So that's another quality that I really like about the Buff Orpington. If you want to raise some chicks, but you don't want to put the time and effort into it, you let the chicken do all the work for you. And they do a really, really good job for that. So anyway, that's kind of all I have for the Buff Orpingtons. I really, really enjoy them, and they always will have a place here on my homestead. So if you were looking into chickens, you might consider that breed for you. And that's all I have for you on this video. So you guys have a good day. Take care. Bye.